Loxodonta africanus cyclodus, the forest elephant. Such a beautiful creature caught up in the strife of the black market and environmental disruption through human intervention. Regrettably, the conservational status has remained vague due to the methodological barriers and severe logistical constraints. This is extremely worrying for the welfare of the forest elephant due to the human-induced environmental fragmentation and the growing illegal poaching trade. Therefore, a research program was introduced in order to evaluate the conservation status of the forest elephant in the Congo Basin by indicating the population size, distribution and levels of illegal poaching in relation to the human interference and the impact of the protected areas. This study occupied 60,895 square kilometers and had randomized reconnaissance walks along one axis at a 90-degree angle. Density estimates happened through the analysis of the geographical placement of dung piles, human sign, and vegetation type as seen in the table. Unfortunately, this method showed that the range and the population of these forest elephants were in decline and that illegal poaching still happened within our national parks. The data showed that the elephant's abundance was greater in areas with decreased human interaction. This condensed the populations of the elephants as seen in the graph. The increase in road infrastructure is the main contributing factor to the population's condensation and distribution fragmentation. A separate study carried out between 1979 and 1989 showed that the demand for ivory grew and poaching techniques improved, which led to an estimated 750,000 elephants being killed, a third of which were forest elephants. This figure is expected to grow as poaching moves to ruralized areas for the increased chance of an elephant sighting and increased accessibility through road infrastructure. The secondary purpose of this study was to evaluate whether national parks are effective in the protection of the forest elephants. The study presented evidence that they do, in the sense that they decrease contact with humans and there's a higher population found within the national parks. However, in a place with deteriorating socioeconomic conditions, armed conflict and civil disorder, the sanctity of these protected areas and elephant populations are under extreme threat. To conclude, forest elephant populations will continue to decline unless a large-scale approach to reducing human-induced environmental fragmentation is implemented, an aggressive approach to illegal poaching is carried out, and effective partnerships which monitor the devastating mining and logging industries is created to reduce their negative impacts. If this is not carried out, it will be the end to one of the world's largest land mammals and most beautiful creatures, the forest elephant.